jumping right into things, today we have the Buzzmod Inosuke from Demon Slayer or Kimetsu no Yaiba. Take a quick look at the box. Standard Buzzmod box. This one really pops with the blue that it gives, but really nice packaging. There's the box for you, and jumping into the figure. Of course, we start off with aesthetics. Aesthetically, he is amazing. His very muscular, tone-defined body is sculpted really nicely. His mask is well detailed. Look at that, man. Different colors, the shadings. That's all really nice. The texture detail on his skirt thing. You know, he has his pants. All around, a very great figure. And I believe this is one of the Buzzmod's older ones. I have a couple other Buzzmods we can get into later. But yeah, this one's really awesome. I'm enjoying this a lot. Couple gripes, but you know, overall very nicely. And with that, we can get into some articulation. You know, just jump right into head of that. Starting from the head, making our way down to the toe. Now with his mask on, he actually gets pretty good articulation. You know, Inosuke being all, you know, man of the wild, he can move pretty well in the anime. And that transfers really well to his action figure form. So with that, he can look up this way, all the way up that way, with how it's designed in there. And look all the way down, not too bad. You know, look that way, it can twist, it can kind of tilt, not too bad. Arms, kind of like Revoltech style-y with the double joints right there, but that allows him to go that way. His mask does hinder it, so you might have to, you know, tilt it sideways, get it out the way, but it can move. Single jointed arms, but more than 90. And what's cool about these ones, it's cut to where the elbows can go into that, but also leaves room since it doesn't have a bicep swivel. It has an elbow swivel, so that makes up for all that lack of articulation with that. So smart engineering. And of course he has his what are these called, wrist movements, maximum range, no holding back whatsoever. Now his body, starting with the top portion, and go back that way, forward that much, but with his little ab crunch. Ooh, try and get that. It likes to move with the waist, but we can just go ahead and just show all of that. Look at that movement. All the way back as such. Nope, adding that leg movement, you can get him going pretty well. So articulation is there. Now one of the gripes that I have, I want to say the only gripe, is this skirt thing. Joint, 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 joint. I don't know, it's just it low-key kind of gets in the way. You know what I mean? I just wish it was like a soft good maybe. I might try to find one of those on eBay, but it just kind of sits like that. It's low-key kind of annoying, but you know, you can make it work. And then going with the legs, standard Buzzmod, splits, full backing, all the way up front, side to side, you know, pretty well. And as most of the Buzzmods, he has thick old pants, so it can only go 90, but he does come with a little something extra to give it that extra articulated look. But we can get into that later. It comes with this shin swivel for his foot. Now his ankle movement isn't the best, like inwards, so you can kind of use this part to make up for it, but it only moves like barely that much, which is kind of annoying. But you know, it still works, still get some good poses in. Articulation wise, it's pretty good. I really hate this little skirt piece, but you know, move it around, it'll work. But with that, we can get into some accessories. Now this guy is really great with what he comes with, but starting off in the movie, the Rengoku movie, he has a dream about animal Nezuko, Zenitsu, and Tanjiro. You know, they have a little stand it comes with. I think the head can move. But there you go. Zenitsu, the raccoon. No, the rat. He's a little rat. There's that guy. Tanjiro, the raccoon. Little head movement. But yeah, these guys are really cool. I like little guys like these. I would have thought the Tengen would have came with his little mice, like Inosuke did, but you know, that's okay. And then of course, he comes with two masks, like his boar mask. One is like normal, which is how it's supposed to look. And then my favorite is this angry looking one that, like, you know, shows this angry expression, which I think is done really well. I know the Figma one didn't have this option, but I really dig it. You know, when he's like fighting and whatnot, I think this gives the expression this elevates it really well. And the details are very different. This one's actually like bigger. Like if you like compare like the sides, it's actually bigger, which is kind of weird, but it's cool. So what I did is these two pieces were separate. Same on these. So you'd have to like take it off and like plug it into the peg in there. But whenever I'd move it like this, it always falls off. Like this, the front piece would always fall off. So I actually super glued it. I super glued these two parts. So they're supposed to come off, but I made it to where it doesn't. So when I'm posing, doing my videos, having to move around a lot, I don't have to constantly put it back on and whatnot. So they're supposed to come off, but they don't. I super glued mine. Do I recommend it? Maybe. If you can, you know, figure out how to get it up in there. So it stays on pretty well. But like when I like pushed it down, like this faceplate would just come completely off, which I thought was really annoying. But there's that extra faceplate. Then he has his normal face, his beautiful face, nicely sculpted hair, bangs, and that is his smiling, talking face. And then he comes with a yelling, screaming face, or angry face, which looks really well too. So really good addition. You know, they didn't really have to. I mean, they could have just done that, but that's also really nice. And then what's cool about this? So he has these two holes right here for his swords, and it actually comes with this little plastic bit, which is really only this part and this part. You know, you rip it off, and you can just plug it into there to get that seamless look. I'm not gonna do it because I don't really care that much, but that is that. But then his actual sword sheaths look like this. Now, unlike other swords, these don't really come off because there's like just bandage wrap. So, you know, that's fine. But you just plug it into there. It's pretty cool. You know, you twist it which way. That's really neat. And of course, he comes with his sword. Stand him up. And grab his other sword. His two swords, very well designed. The shine on that is really cool. I like that a lot. And then we can jump into the hands. Obviously his sword holding hands. Then he comes with some, put these on. He comes with a really great amount of hands, which I like. You know me, I like the good options for some hands. But he comes with a fist, you know, standard. This open hand, you know what I mean? Doing like that. That's a good expression pose. Then he has two more hands. So I can plug that on. Plug this on. He comes with this relaxed hand. This one right here. It's kind of relaxed. You can use it for a lot of different things. And this like grabbing hand, which is really cool. You can grab stuff, throw stuff. So that gives it a little bit of variety, which I like a lot. Then of course he comes with those extra legs I was talking about. These already molded bent legs. So you just plug them up in there, put the feet on, which I can do right now, to give it that bent look. Because these only come in 90. Take it off, plug it in, super easy. Get the proper foot, and boom. He's kneeling, he's running, he's jumping, crouching, whatever you want it. Super better leg movement. That's really cool. I like that Buzzmod did that. You know what I mean? They could have just done this, called it good. But no, they were like, you know, if we can't make it, let's just make another one. That was really, really thoughtful of them. I'm going to go ahead and put this one on. Putting this one on for the next accessories he comes with, which is his little, all the Demon Slayers come with it. It's like a mat. I don't even know if they like use it in the show. I know the Hashiras do. But it's this like purple mat they can kneel on. Has like the imprint. You just put him in there. So you could be like kneeling, like when he's talking to like his master or whatever. Something like that. That's really cool. You know, you can get a really cool shot with all the Demon Slayers since they all come with the little mat. That's really neat. So there's that. And that's going to be it for accessory-wise. For some size comparisons, I grabbed all my other Demon Slayers. I have the Buzzmod Akaza, which is really cool. He's kind of, I got him in his crouched legs, but there's him. Looks very cool. I have the Uzui Tengen, tall Hashira. Oops. But there's that. He looks really great together. Nice. Then we have the Buzzmod Giyu and Buzzmod Tanjiro. I got them kind of in a pose, but you know, that's alright. I think they scale pretty, or obviously they scale well. They're the same company. But they look really great on camera. I think Tanjiro was like the first one, so he's kind of older. But Inosuke's, you know, he's aged pretty well. I'm up against with Giyu. That's pretty nicely. And with that, that's going to be the full review. Some final thoughts. He's definitely, I highly recommend picking him up. You know what I mean? He's, I don't think he's available anywhere else. I literally got the last one off a Big Bad Toy Store. Like, when on the site, it popped up like one left. I got him. I had to get him. He's honestly really great. Articulation is on point. You know, could have came with like a, whatever his breathing technique is, the beast breathing. Like a slash, but you know, there's plenty of slashes you could use out there, so I'm not complaining too much. But if you're looking for him, I recommend trying eBay, maybe even trying like a Facebook group. Those might have him, but you know, Buzzmod's getting rare, so if you can get him, I highly recommend getting them if you really are into Demon Slayer. With the final arc coming to a closing, I'm hoping they do more demons. You know, upper rank 1 and 2, and then of course Muzan. That would go really nicely. I plan on getting Rengoku next, the 2.0. But yes, with that, that's going to be the review for Buzzmod Inosuke. Like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a great day.